The Jupiter Boys. Juji estas registrado.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter,
And my name is Quinn Jupiter.
and that was Esperanto.
Yeah.
And Quinn just
Google translated it.
used the Google Translate
I
function.
use that. We've all got it in our pockets. We might as well use it sometimes in our lives.
True. So we're the Jupiter Boys. We're two boys from the planet Jupiter. Each week we get together. We have dumb conversations.
Yep. So you don't have to.
Yeah, so you don't have to. And we flip a coin of truth to see who goes first. There's a coin there. Let me see if I can reach it.
You can probably reach it better than I can.
Okay, I'm going to flip this. So it's either the logo side or the writing side. Quinn, which would you like?
I'd like the writing side, please.
That was dramatic.
It's the Radiotopia side.
It is the writing
What
side.
is the radio? Fuck. We are not affiliated with Radiotopia. We'd like to say that off the bat, but we like them as a company. This is a little bit of a recurring thing.
Okay.
And it's Rapid Round 7.
Okay.
That one I wanted to little spin on it. You know, usually
Yeah.
it's like kind of intense.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of go like Monty Python, kind of weird.
No, I think it worked.
Yeah.
I think it worked.
I think so too.
So we're up for some rapid rathers.
We're up for some rapid
And
rounders.
as everybody who knows, who listens to the show, these never end up very rapid.
No, we usually have a frank discussion about each one and kind of
usually really
weigh
sit
the
down
pros and cons.
chew it out, and
Make a vision board.
Yeah.
Kind of see what's up with that.
okay, so hit me.
Would you rather be able to smell everyone's breath, or
Okay.
be able to smell when anyone got aroused?
Oh, definitely aroused.
Yeah, but you'd be finding out that people are horny like everywhere you go
That's
all
fine.
the time.
Like-
and you'd smell it, and it'd be like pungent, just sex smell all the time.
Okay, hold up.
Or smell everybody's breath. You know, like.
Okay, but that's way fucking worse. You know how bad people's breath is? Like,
But you'd be smelling sex smells. So you'd be
dude,
smelling their
no,
like.
I don't think arousal necessarily means sex smells. You've just made them the same thing. in
I've
your
just made
sick
it like
little
in
mind.
this like little perverted magical world that
Yeah.
you'd smell that all their sex smells, all their sex.
Yeah,
stank.
no, I'm not. I think like if you could just smell because like
When someone's horny, it'd be perfect for like.
it's like a spider sense.
Yeah.
and like what if it smells like fucking cinnamon?
Yeah.
And like that would just be the best world ever.
Although you get pretty sick of cinnamon.
No, I wouldn't, because it would mean that somebody's horny. Like that's a cool thing. Like,
But you get
or
sick
I'm
of
horny,
smells.
or somebody I love is horny.
I know, but I mean, smelling something all the time when you're a horny
Not
boy.
if that smell has been associated with orgasms your entire life.
That's true.
Think about that, dog.
Yeah.
If every time you orgasm ever in your life, because you
It
could
smelled
smell
like
your own
cinnamon.
arousal,
It
it
smelled
smelled
like
like cinnamon. Cinnamon would be the horniest smell on earth to you.
Yeah, you'd get a boner every time you fucking popped some Big Red. Would you rather sleep on a bed of nails or sleep on a bed of sandpaper?
Oh, nails.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because like you can actually like, well, okay.
yeah,
Are we talking about sleeping or actually lying?
No, like we have to sleep a full 8 hours.
Okay, can I
I
have
think sandpaper.
can I have like not like a bed sheet, not like a sheet over the sandpaper, but can I have a pillow
I think you can have a pillow.
But
I
could I
think
have
you
a
could have a
pillow?
pillow for both.
for either the bed or nails?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I would definitely take the sandpaper.
Yeah, me too. Because
'Cause-
your side would get all
And especially
all
if I'm
abrased.
wearing pajamas, like
No, you got to sleep nude. You got to sleep fully nude.
Okay, well then I'll just sleep on my back. Maybe I'll get a little bit of a burn,
Yeah.
but I don't move that much.
And I feel like I would toss and turn too much to do it on nails because I just end up getting impaled in like the middle of the night. It's just not a good.
You get up to go to the bathroom. Whoops, there's a million holes in me.
Plus, if you like got up to go a certain way, like those nails are going right through your
And
testes.
if you're sleeping nude, like
Yeah.
I definitely would not take the bed.
yeah,
nails.
unprotected testes. No, thank you. I'd rather a brace. What is it? If abrasion, like what would you call that?
A braid,
A braid?
I believe.
Probably not, but we'll Google it later. Would you rather eat a brick once or shit a brick once?
Okay, we have to go through the rules of this again.
Right.
Am I allowed to break the brick up?
I believe that you were allowed to break the brick up, but
To eat
only
it and to shit it, or only to eat it?
to eat it and to shit it, but you still have to be shitting like at least like an inch by like 2 inch. No, like an inch by an inch of just brick. that you have to push out of your butthole.
I could push an inch out, no problem. Some of my poops are way bigger than that.
And for the food, you'd have to, if you were eating it, you'd have to make it the same size and kind of grind away and just kind of wreck your teeth.
Oh God.
So you're either wrecking your teeth or your butthole.
I think of my butthole. I mean, I could take enough, like I could eat enough roughage and fiber that I could pass a brick. And like also, you didn't say whether.
Plus, you can eat other stuff.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you didn't say how long it would take me to eat this brick.
Yeah.
I could bust the brick up into like, 100 inch by inch cubes.
If you're gonna eat the brick, there's a time limit.
Okay, what's the time limit?
The time limit is like 24 hours.
I love that you're literally just making this up on the spot.
Yeah.
But I would still just like eat bricks, like little brick chunks in like big pockets of greens, so that it would just fly out of me and just like eat so much fiber, so that it was just like my body just pushes that.
Then you're doing both of them. You know, you're eating that brick and then you're shitting it easily. You know.
Yeah.
Plus, if you hypothetically in either of these scenarios, you have to eat the brick. So
well, and that's the thing. In the second scenario, like shitting a brick, like theoretically, like somebody could put the brick in your belly.
Yeah, but you can't physically pass a brick. I don't think. Out of your butt,
I strongly doubt anybody could pass a brick.
I think you just rip your bun, like you just like be like a hot dog bun ripping in half. It'd just be bad. Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Would I rather?
Dan rather.
Would you rather read only Twilight for the rest of your life? Now I know you're a fan of this series.
No, hold on.
You're not a fan. You were when you read them
in high school. Them. Yes, I enjoyed a couple of Twilight books. So sue me.
I'm not gonna sue you.
Good, because I'm lawyered up to the tits, motherfucker.
Or would you only rather listen to your least favorite podcast? That's the only podcast you can listen to. You have to either just read Twilight or just listen to one kind of okay podcast. It's not bad. It's not good. You've been meaning to unsubscribe, like the podcast that you've had in your feed that has like 58 new episodes, and you're like, I guess I'll listen to one here or there.
Okay, so just my least favorite, not even the one I hate the most?
Yeah, like there's still some value in the podcast, but that's the only one you can ever listen to. You can't listen to any more.
Okay, well, and if I listen to Twilight,
or you read Twilight,
or read Twilight.
Actually,
only.
yeah, you could listen to it too. I'll set the parameters as you can listen to the Twilight.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm reading Twilight only, can I listen to other audiobooks?
Now
I'm like breaking rules, and then you have to start specifying what qualifies as an audiobook, because there's an audio play an audiobook.
See, yeah, and also I could also make an amendment to the rule where if you only read Twilight, so if you only listen to Twilight, you can only read other books.
Okay.
You can't listen to other books. So that's the only audiobook you're going to listen to.
Okay, well then I would definitely read Twilight and just listen to as many other books as possible. Just listen to other
audiobooks. I mean, there's the future is now.
And like I would like make it a chore to like read one word of Twilight a day, just to like, serve my sentence. Just be like, all right.
I mean, you'd get a lot of you'd be like, oh, you know what you can do is you read Twilight enough that you become like the expert on Twilight. Just go on all sorts of weird...
I don't want to be the expert on Twilight.
I know,
Nobody wants to be the expert on Twilight.
It's like a kind
Stephanie Myers doesn't even want to be the expert on Twilight.
E.L. James does.
Oh,
shade. Would you rather always be one episode behind in your favorite show, or never know what you're going to watch on Netflix? It's all just a mystery click.
Definitely the first one.
The first one's way better, right?
There's so much dog shit on Netflix.
So
it's just
much.
Straight up dog shit.
Okay, so I'm going to make an amendment to this one.
And Prime? Okay. Can you imagine Prime like that?
Would you rather only be be one season behind in all the shows you watch?
Okay.
Or have Netflix kind of look into your show preferences and curate what you're going to watch for the rest of your Netflix thing. And they suck. Like, let's be real. Let's just throw these cards on the table right now.
They suck, but I mean, at the same time, sometimes they hit it.
Sometimes they hit it, but other times, the rule is you have to watch the entire series
only
before
what's
you
suggested for you.
Yeah, and you have to watch the entire movie. They're not going to let you skip anything. You just have to fucking sit through it.
Still definitely be a
And
season behind.
A season behind is not that bad.
No.
I made it way too extreme, man.
Yeah, that's like the most horrible thing. Like Big Brother controlling what I watch.
It is. It's terrible. Would you rather only watch baseball for the rest of your life or only play one video game for the rest of your life? Video game, I think.
Yeah.
Because fucking just watching baseball.
I love that you answered for me.
Like, you could just play Katamari and you'd be fine.
I mean, Stephen King would hang out with you all the time, just like watching baseball games with you.
Baseball is...
At what cost?
Baseball is like 9 hours long, and it's the same thing over and over again.
The cool thing, the one cool thing I think about baseball, and we're running out of time,
is
that you can it's that you can turn it on at any time and know exactly what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of the topic.
Yeah, you don't really miss big plays in baseball. They're gonna show it to you,
and all the plays that have happened because you the score sort of tells a story.
Yeah,
and you can look at
there's so many graphics on the screen too. They're like, this is where he was in the strike zone. This is where he was when he hit that pigeon.
It is.
This is where.
All right, I'm gonna have a little drinky poo, and then I'm gonna have a little.
Who's the dude, Randy Johnson, who hit the bird, the pitcher who just annihilated that pigeon? There was a Major League Baseball pitcher.
I remember, I remember seeing it. It was disgusting.
It's horrible.
He disintegrated.
And it was just the timing. The bird happened to be flying through the.
I don't think anybody could do that on purpose.
I think somebody definitely could throw a pitch at a bird on purpose and kill it, flying in the air, man.
I think that's true.
Major league
the
pitchers,
way it did, it just swooped down mid throw.
It was probably it was probably a slider.
It was
too,
it was like a suicidal pigeon. It was this is it, man. I'm gonna do it.
This is my chance.
All right, mid show smoke break. Sponsored by Jim. Only Jim's doing it this episode.
Yeah, I have to drive home, so I try not to be too high. That's a little bit a peek behind the curtain of the magic of the Jupiter place.
I'm gonna just keep blowing the smoke into this microphone foam until it's just it alone gets me high.
I don't think that's how things work, unless it collects the smoke and somehow can pull the smoke and push the smoke back out of you. Then it might be able to get you high. But
I just have a little diaphragm on it, with a little pump, just it blasts air out.
It's stale fucking weed smoke.
Yum yum.
Oof. Probably smell like a big old fart, Jim.
Like a big old hippie. So
it smells like a VW bus.
All right, Quinn.
My phone case is cracked. Pretty bad.
That's a cool story to tell our audience.
Well, they need to know the facts, Jim.
Okay, Quinn, my topic this week, I sort of almost went a little bit, rapid rather, but I didn't go rapid rather on this one. I sort of, I went a little different. So you were actually hitting really close to it at the very beginning when you were talking about smelling breath versus arousal.
Yeah.
Which is horrific, by the way. Good job.
It's terrible.
Good job.
It's the grossest thing I can come up with. It's usually what rapid rather is.
But you know that Jim and his naughty bits would just go bananas for that.
That one was like a candle going out.
Yeah.
It's like when you put your you lick both your fingers and then you
I love that you always do visual cues. It's like you're completely unaware of how this medium works. It's so phenomenal.
It would work so much better as a visual thing because I'm such a physical person. A lot of my comedy is
moving around. It's he's like, Jim, and the thing was going like this. And the audience is like, cool, definitely get that.
I feel like live versions of podcasts are like that because the audience will just start laughing and you're like, what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
And then they're like, for the audience at home, this is what happened. You're like, oh, I guess you just had to be there.
Yep.
That's a bummer. So what's your topic, Jim?
So I wanted to know, for example, smells. Everybody's got a favorite smell.
Yeah.
Everybody's got.
I think we've already touched on this.
Yep. Everybody's got their least favorite smell. I'm
Right.
not talking about least favorite and favorite smells. I want to know what you would give up or get for your least favorite smells and most favorite smells. So what I want to know is like, let's say your least favorite smell. Try to think of your least favorite smell.
It's probably poo.
Just like, but like, is there a specific brand of poo?
There's definitely a specific brand of poo,
Yeah.
and it's that really sulfury one, like the ones where
I was gonna say sulfur.
Your
because
farts like kind of like burn your eyes, and you're like, Jesus Christ, what did I eat?
Yeah,
and you're
when
like,
it's just like horrific.
tacos. Then before that,
And
pizza,
sludge.
and then just toxic waste.
So that smell,
Yeah,
you can eliminate that smell forever.
but you have to give up something else.
No. Well, okay, yeah, you could do that. Like you
Yes.
could give up a smell.
Okay.
So let's say, and it has to be like one of your like most favorites, because
Okay.
like the way that the brain chemistry works or whatever, they have to eliminate like one of your
You know what
tops.
I'd eliminate?
What?
Okay, so if I had to get rid of that sulfury poo smell,
Yeah.
and then I had to, I eliminated that. I can't smell that anymore. But I also gave up Old Spice Fiji, which is the soap I use a lot. And so even if I didn't smell it, it's almost like I'm not giving up anything. But it is one of my favorite smells. Like that soap,
Right.
since it smells just like me, it's
Well, it
so
smells good. It
comforting.
smells damn good.
And it's good. It's got the
Yeah.
coconut. It's got a little bit more of a fruity smell with it too.
Yeah.
So I just give up that one. Boom, boom, baby. I'm getting rid of the poo
And
poo
it's not
smell.
like, and it's not like everybody else can't smell you.
Yeah.
Here's the problem I think about getting rid of the poo poop smell.
Oh, if you fart in public
Yeah.
and it smells that bad, then you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't know it, and you're just standing there like an idiot, just like
That's why it's hard to give up any bad smell. Like it'd be hard to give up any bad smell. Well, unless it's like pure garbage smell. or
bad
something
smells. Yeah, exactly. That don't come from you.
that don't come from you. It has to come from the nature. Like, oh, you know what would be a bad one to get rid of is like skunk smell. Because you could get like sprayed by a skunk.
You
and,
would. You would continually get sprayed by a skunk if every time you smelled skunk, you just didn't smell anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I hang around a lot of skunk bars, so like I
Yeah.
would get sprayed, pretty constantly.
What do they drink at skunk bars?
They get skunked on.
A Perrier Le Pew?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
water, but I don't know why they're drinking water.
The Le Pew is you add like a 3/4 of the bottle full of vodka.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's just water and vodka.
Yeah.
It's like how when kids steal their parents' vodka, they fill it up with water.
Well,
That's
it's like it's
essentially what they're
bubbly
drinking.
water, right? Because it's Perrier.
Yeah. So it's like carbonated. It's like kind of like a vodka soda. Okay. So what other smells? What is your least favorite smell?
I was gonna say something like sulfur, to be honest.
Sulfur?
Like that like horrible rotten egg smell.
Yeah.
It's just like the worst. It smells so bad.
Because it comes from nature and it comes from you and it comes from a lot of things.
Yeah, like the element itself just is like a horrible smell.
You know what's a bad smell? It's mold. Mold's a bad smell, but it's also kind of like it just smells like everybody's basement.
Yeah, I don't really like notice. I mean, like I notice mold, but it doesn't smell that
Plus,
bad to me.
that's a dangerous one to get rid of because then you're like
breathing that shit
breathing
in.
that shit in and it's bad for you.
Yeah, true.
That shit, like, I got when
So-
my basement flooded, I got
so
fucking sick.
Here's another thing. So we've been talking about like you can lose this smell, but you have to sacrifice another.
Right.
What if you can lose that smell, but you have to take one of your favorite smells? Like you can take any smell you want
Yeah.
and just have it as like a baseline smell very faintly on everything you smell.
Okay.
So like let's say your favorite smell is Fiji.
Yeah.
At all times, you just smell a hint of Fiji. Just like the
I
lightest
think I might
hint
be
of
okay
that.
with that
I think so too.
because I honestly I wear Fiji, and it is my favorite. Well, I don't wear it
But
right
the thing
now.
is like,
but
but the thing is like always, like no matter how close to something, and like like when you're supposed to be so close to something that you can't smell anything else except the thing,
yeah.
you would still smell a little bit. Like it would taint every single smell you smell.
I think I might take that. I mean, I might take that risk. Like, I don't know. Like, the only thing that I'd really want is like food. It would probably like fuck up the experience for food because like smell is a lot to do with food.
Like
and
you're eating a nice big bowl of spaghetti,
and then you
and
just
you smell Fiji.
Plus, smell has a lot to do with your taste too, right?
in your appetite.
Your
Yeah.
appetite and stuff.
So like your spaghetti smells a little bit like Fiji.
yeah, that's a hard one. I might
So you could do something like cinnamon or
Cinnamon.
or sweet,
Yeah.
But then literally like
everything is so sweet.
Smells sweet.
And then if you did like something like salty, like if you fucking just made pretzel smell.
Let's do the same thing with taste.
Okay.
So,
okay. So the worst taste,
yeah.
in the entire universe is, well, I want to say Buckley's, but, like, I'm not a huge fan of bitter things. Like a lot of things like people love, and I taste it and it's just super bitter. Like dark chocolate, anything that's real, like grapefruit, like unsweetened grapefruit. It's just like so fucking bitter, and people love it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? You're a psychopath.
So along the bitter lines, like I want to point out that like I'm pretty sure humans evolved that taste bud to detect like poison things.
Probably.
So there's like a reason that like you're not supposed to really like bitter things. So like that's like a sensible thing.
But certain people love fucking bitter things.
Well, I mean, you love sour things, and that is like an extension of the bitter taste bud.
It's true. It is just kind of a step forward, or step past it. So if I had to give up sour, what do you think I would gain for it?
All of your sweets are maximized by 10, or you lose spicy or sweet or
salty.
Salty.
I would never be able to lose salty. I cannot survive without salt.
That is the saddest thing I've ever
It's so
heard.
sad. It's so sad, but it's so true.
Well, I mean, you could still eat the salt. You just wouldn't.
Taste it. And then what the fuck is the point of eating salt if you can't taste it? You might as well just get it unsalted if you can't taste it. Then your sodium levels aren't under control. You know, like if you can't taste it, you might as well just go salt free. I don't know if I think I would give up sweet, to be honest. I think I would give up sweet. What was I getting again?
To lose sour?
No. So I'm giving up sweet, and I'm.
Yeah, it was. You said to lose sour. Like if you're like, if I lost sour, what would I have to lose for it? And I was like, I don't know. Like
that doesn't make sense. I was way off on that one.
You're just a high mind. What about
seeing?
Oh, what about? Okay, let's try
Sight.
Sound.
Okay, so the worst sound, and the Derf and Dietz network is the Derf and Dietz podcast is gonna back me up on this one. The worst sound is that ASMR that you played me. That's the worst sound in the world. The mouth sounds. So if I didn't have to ever hear that again,
that would be sweet.
So good. But also I'd have to give up, like, you know when you can hear like 3 or 4 different voices harmonizing. Like it's so in perfect harmony, you know, like or even 2 voices harmonizing. Simon and Garfunkel, you know, Zoe Deschanel and her husband, or boyfriend, whatever us and them, that band,
right?
You know, like beautiful harmonies.
Oh, ding, ding, ding! That's the end of the song.
Oh, you gave up harmonies. So you give up harmonies. So you, like the song is great, and then you can't hear.
I don't think I could give up harmonies for. Losing
ASMR because you're fine with it.
Yeah.
So I would.
Thank
Everything
you.
just sounds like a punk song. Everything kind of sounds out of key.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed it. If you're here because you saw that we were featured on Podbean,
oh my
welcome.
God.
I just dropped my phone. It's probably it's not broken. That's good. So yeah, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
This is what we do here, and we hope you stick around. You can go to thejupiterboys.com for all of the episodes.
Yep.
You can get merch there. I just noticed that Dave Franco's dreamboys.com, which is the other podcast that we host on the Woodolpha Shark Network.
Yep.
All of the episodes there aren't working for some reason, and like it's weird because like they work properly. I'm like wondering if they think it's like a copyright infringement, like because it has Dave Franco in it.
Right.
I don't know, but those episodes aren't working, so I'll get that working soon, and then we'll be on our merry way.
We have a couple episodes coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Like Mario.
You've used that many times.
I know, but I said it right this time. I said pipe instead of tube.
Well, I mean, tube would work too.
Oh, it's a pipe, Jim. He's a plumber.
It is a pipe.
He does pipes.
It is a pipe.
He does pipes and things.
He does lay lots of pipe. So thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Jim takes so long to thank Christo Graham, but I forgive him 'cause he's my brother.
You can get to, thank you, Quinn. You can
You're
get to us. I'm at the Jupiter Boys on Twitter.
I'm at Quinn Jupiter.
Shoot those nuts.
Straight down your gullets, baby, yeah.
Rodolphe Shark.